Welcome to Meowpolitic.
So, last time we talked about power, about control, about what happens when humans feel it slipping away, and how fast they panic. But here's the funny part. Power doesn't explode out of nowhere. It doesn't just appear on a battlefield. It usually starts with a line, a simple little line on a map, drawn by someone who's never even walked that land, never smelled it, never bled on it. You fight over influence. You fight over pride. You fight over what's yours. But here's the question you never ask. Who decided what was yours in the first place? Let's rewind. Let's go back to the table, to the polished wood, to the rulers, to the straight lines that were never meant to be straight. Because the real game, it didn't start with soldiers. It started with ink. Welcome to the real game, the art of dividing borders. All right, listen up, you two-legged hairballs. You think you're smart, right? With your fancy suits and your geometry. Seen you humans playing this game for centuries, drawing lines on paper like it actually means something. We call that territory marking in our world, but we do it with authenticity. You do it with rulers and a lot of hot air. See these lines? Straight as a whisker, ain't they? But out there, in the real world, there are mountains, rivers, tribes who just want to share a good sunbathing spot. You chop 'em up, call 'em new neighbors, then act surprised when they start hissing. It's like drawing a line through a litter box and telling one half of the kittens, "This is yours now, no sharing." Chaos, I tell you. Pure, unadulterated chaos. And for what, exactly? So some guy in a big, comfy chair can say, "This patch of dirt, mine." While folks on the ground are fighting over crumbs, we see it all from the alleys. The real players aren't the ones drawing the lines, but the ones selling the pens. Or the kibble, in your case. Power, resources, ego. Same old story, different map. You call this diplomacy, don't you? All those handshakes and fake smiles across mahogany tables. We call it empty bowl politics. If the bowl is empty, there's no point in purring. You either fill it up, or I start shredded the curtains. Your kind loves to gather around an empty vessel and give speeches about strategic partnerships. Listen, kid. If both sides are hungry, and there's only one fish bone left, those lines you drew only decide who hisses first. The rest is just hot air. Look at those guys out there. Garden fences, customs gates, barbed wire. They bark because someone told them that over there is somewhere else. Me, I jump over those fences. I leave my mark on those lines. Why? Because true power isn't about owning a border. It's knowing that borders don't exist. You humans build yourselves prisons and call them homelands. We see the world as one giant, sun-drenched rug. Go ahead, draw another line. Keep going until you run out of ink. But remember, at the end of the day, those scraps of paper are going to end up crumpled in the trash. Nature is bigger than your ruler. And me, I'm just a drifter, looking for the most comfortable sleeping spot among the ruins. Now, turn off that light and go get me something real. Tuna, the borderless kind. So next time you hear border dispute, don't ask whose side are you on. Ask who made these lines in the first place and why. It's usually never about the line itself, but what's under it, or who thinks they can charge a toll to cross it. Just remember, a real territory is defined by the strongest sniff, not the straightest line. Think about it, or don't. I'm going for a nap.